Hi, my name is Lauren, and I'm going to be telling you about my experience of how having all the knowledge or being the most prepared for any situation is always a good thing. So about 2 years ago, I was watching an autistic child that I was attendant for, and he was 8 years old at the time, and he was getting off the bus that afternoon, and he had shown me that he was upset. He got off, rushing off the bus. He was pushing his book bag and lunchbox on me, forcing me to, take it. Usually he asks in the few words that he does say. And then he asked for his afternoon snack, which he didn't ask for. He was just, wanting to push his book bag and stuff on me. And when I tried to take it, he wanted to flail it around. And I proceeded to try to take it from him. And eventually he dropped it and I picked it up. And about 10 minutes goes by that he's throwing this fit on. And he gets to the front door. I'm already nervous at this point because he is bigger than the average 8-year-old, and he is quite strong, I've learned. I feel like people with autism, they have a strength when they're upset that you don't realize and don't have a respect for unless you've been in that situation. And that day, I definitely learned to have respect for the strength of someone with autism. He then walked up the stairs and started slamming their glass door that they have in front of their, front doors. And I was scared. He kept doing it for about 5 minutes. I figured he'll stop. He didn't stop. He kept doing it, and so I got nervous that he was going to shatter this glass. So I went and held the door, trying to prevent him from, breaking the glass on the front door. That didn't make him a happy camper. He got even more upset. He started, kicking the door, trying to jerk the handle off. And at that point, I moved back. I stepped back and realized, okay, I can't control what he's doing. I might as well, take a step back. And I learned later, you should never try to restrain them. Doing the process, you could hurt yourself. And if you're both hurt, that doesn't help anyone. So I'm sitting there, and he started to seem like he was calming down. It's been about 15, maybe even 20 minutes as this has been going on at this point. And he shows that he's starting to relax. So I let him come towards me because he seemed like he was sorry, like he was calming down, and he came towards me in a nice way. So I thought he goes to give me a hug, and I'm giving him a hug, and his hug slowly goes from a hug to his arm going around, wrapping around the back of my neck to the front into a restraining, like a chokehold, restraining me by my neck. And then I'm just sitting here bent over with my neck restrained by this 8-year-old, and when I would try to pull it away, he would hold even harder, and his grip was so tight. He wasn't actually trying to hurt me. He just could not express to me whatever was wrong that day, which I still don't know. He could not get it across, and he wanted me to know whatever was wrong, and I was not going to do anything else until I did. That's how it seemed, at least at this point. And he continued to hold on, and finally, I'm sitting there in this, headlock position for about 5 minutes, not knowing what to do. At this point, just trying to wait it out. And I see this lady about 5-6 houses down start jogging down, and I recognized her once she got closer up, and she was someone who worked at Ben's school, and which was a very good thing at this point. So she worked at the school, which is just a school for kids with disabilities. And she knew exactly. She said, "Do you know any restraining positions?" And I said, "No, clearly I don't," in frustration because I'm in a headlock at this point. And she, clearly I didn't know. I wouldn't be sitting here, with my neck held, by an 8-year-old. And she just started talking to him, knew what to say, totally calm, got him to release me, and, the situation was completely diffused. But it wouldn't have happened if I didn't have her to come there that day. I would have probably been sitting there waiting it out much longer than that 5 minutes, and would have been horrified. I was horrified, and luckily she was there to come and help me. And after that, I took a class that they had to show you different ways to deal with different situations with children who have disabilities. And from that day, when I watch any child or that has disabilities or a situation that I know I could be better prepared by doing something, I try to do so, because that day really proved to me the importance of knowing or being prepared. And that's it.